Hello. Hello. I'm trying to figure out how to introduce myself. You can call me Hex, you can call me Ulysses, or you can call me Trey. One of the three. Maybe Hex is more appropriate. But recently, I recorded a video. I didn't edit it yet. But I recorded a video on a wish list of DLC. I had a DLC wish list. And I'm not sure if I'll post that first. But if it does, then I'll leave a link below. Or at the end of the video. We click on the anyways. And I stated within that video that the character that I wanted to see most in Tekken 8, and at least in future games in the Tekken within the Tekken franchise, the character that I want to see the most is unknown. But I want to clarify. When I say unknown, I'm not talking about the Jun Unknown. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Jun Unknown from Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I'm talking about the unknown that was from Tekken Tag Tournament 1. The unknown that was originally supposed to be Jun's sister. And I wasn't able, let me see, to clarify. I think I will share her supposedly real name later. They supposedly have a name other than unknown. But unknown. Why do I like unknown so much? I would just start there. Why do I like unknown so much? I rarely played her. Only time I played her was in Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Right? That was the Jun version. I still love the concept. I mean, the concept was nice, yeah. But recently I've just been doing some digging, yeah. And it's like a while ago. And I was still aware of the lore, I guess, of Tekken, like the old Tekken games. Even like I'm talking about like before I played Tekken Tag Tournament 2. And unknown. I like the eeriness, the ominousness that she emits. And maybe not ominousness, but definitely she gives off some ominous vibes, but she gives off some eerie, mysterious vibes. Now, the characters that I like to play as in Tekken or any fighting game is like the underdog characters that people rarely play, or people that they find weird. Like a good example would be Dr. Spaskanovich. Maybe Sebastian. Gon is a good example. Who else? Roger or Alex. It's considered they're effing animals. I'm sorry, I didn't even have to say effing like that. Recently I lost to a Akuma. And I guess I still have some of that hate residue. But I lost to an effing bear, an animal, but yeah. And then you also have the boss characters, which is, you know, unknown, right? Devil, right? Ogre, ancient ogre, and then true ogre, or just ogre overall. And Jinpachi. And I also believe Jinpachi should be in the game. I think he should be in the game. Or if they somehow make what you call it, another tech attack, okay, fine. But the thing about unknown, right? She is literally unknown. The let me see, from Tekken Tag Tournament 1, her moveset are different from Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and 2, right? Most of her moveset was implemented into Jun. For most of her Tekken Tag Tournament 2 moveset was implemented into Jun and Tekken 8. Right? That's another reason. That's another reason why I made Jun, because she's the closest thing I have to unknown. But then you have unknown from Tekken Tag Tournament 1. And she is literally like Taskmaster. And or better yet, let me see. No, on my previous I'm gonna say recording or video. I would say video, sure. I don't know. I would say recording because I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not. I mentioned how I also wanted to see Ogre within Tekken 8 because it'll be interesting, but I didn't know. I've never played as the character before. I mean, I played him in like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but I never played as him at all. But I thought he was his concept design, you know, as a character. I thought that would be pretty dope to see him again. But what I didn't know was his moveset was a mixture of everybody else's moves, and so I was like, oh, okay. And I thought that would conflict with Unknown if Unknown would be in the game, right? Like Unknown Ogre being in the game, and you know that's kind of weird, right? But then I realized, like, oh wow, it's just, you know, Unknown is like Ben 10, and Ogre is like Kevin 11 when he absorbed Ben's watch, Ben's Omnitrix, right? Like he get to do all these moves like at once, I guess. Rather than Unknown, her moveset is whoever she mimics or decides to mimic, right? She don't get to use it all at once. She would have to transition. So, yeah. But I think I might talk about her moveset later. I was just looking at her design, right? I was looking at gameplay of Unknown and, you know, and some Tekken Tag Tournament 1 videos, mainly from Mana Highway. Brilliant. I love that channel. He makes some good quality old school Tekken videos, and it'd be so hilarious. But looking at the concept design of Unknown, and then looking at the models, you know, within the game, right? You can clearly see that there are two different people. They are not, Unknown is not Jun within that game. And again, I told you about the name. I'm going to introduce it a little bit later, maybe like a few minutes or so. They're clearly two different people. If you look at the facial features, the color of their hair, the eyes, I mean, of course they will look different because, you know, they're glowing, right? If you look at Jun's model and design in Tekken Tag Tournament 1, you see the difference. Let me make sure I'm not sure. I don't think they made a sketch like that. Alright, fine. Fine. Oh. Fine. And I'm looking at this. And I'm looking at this design of this unknown character. Of Unknown. And the wolf spirit. And I just think it is so brilliant. The concept behind everything. The character design. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You can clearly see they're two different people. But yeah. So the name of I don't know, that was supposed, you know, the name that was supposed to have been given to Unknown, or the character of Unknown. The name is supposedly, and this is just, I think this is a rumor, I'm not sure. I was trying to do some deep digging, but her name, I believe her name was supposed to be Hitomi Kazama. So, yeah, Jun Kazama, then you have Hitomi Kazama. An Unknown was supposed to be Hitomi Kazama. And again, and I'm looking at these designs, I'm looking at everything, and you can clearly that they're completely different. They are completely different characters, right? And originally, right, Unknown was supposed to be Jun's sister that was possessed by an evil wolf spirit, right? And then she somehow conquered the evil wolf spirit, and then, you know, she became an individual. She was, I mean, she's still possessed or something, or she possibly absorbed the wolf spirit, whatever the case may be. But then in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, they somehow had an issue with the story. You know, developers, they had somehow an issue with the continuity of the story, so I guess they decided to make Unknown as Jun, right? But here's what I find so exciting, right, about that. This was from the Tekken Tag Tournament series, which is supposed to be deemed non-canon, okay? It's supposed to be non-canon. The Tekken Tag Tournament series are non-canon. And so, I'm just looking at the character design, right? The original character design for Unknown, Hitomi Kazama, right? And I think this would be the perfect opportunity to introduce this character canon, to make this character canon, officially canon within Tekken franchise. And I just think it makes sense, right? They probably, I mean, I think it's disappointing that they couldn't find how to maneuver the story, but I'm just, if it, okay, I'm gonna pull up the image. I'm editing. I'm looking at on my screen. So right away, you can just see how rad this looks. How amazing this is looking. It's just in. Oh my gosh! This whole entire concept. This whole entire concept is amazing. And I hope they add this in the game. Whether, I mean, even if it was a cosmetic, I would be pretty disappointed because, one, right now, it is a perfect opportunity to introduce Unknown as Hitomi Kazama instead of Jun Kazama. Right? I mean, I think the story would be interesting. Right? You have Jun who's trying to save her family that she created, helped create, trying to save Kazuya and Jin from themselves. And I think she kind of did. I think. I don't know. I mean, she kind of did, but I don't know. But what would it be like if she finds out that her sister, Hitomi Kazama, have been recently possessed by a wolf spirit? She would go to the ends of the earth for her sister, right? Maybe, I don't know. But she's like this. She wants to save people. She wants to help people. You know, she's a purifier. All right, she would want to purify her sister, or exorcise her sister from the whisper. If they were to introduce Hitomi Kazama with the whisper within this game or a future game, I think this is a perfect opportunity. Because one, I mean, the idea was scrap, right? But I think it was a perfect. If you just look at this is just brilliant. If you were to add, I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed at the moment. If you were to add a scrapped idea, you know, an idea that was originally scrapped, right? And somehow, you know, bring it back to life, I think that would be bomb. Okay? It'll be awesome. And Unknown being Hitomi Kazama instead of Jun Kazama, it just makes sense. It makes sense so much. To me, it makes sense. I mean, even if they were to add Unknown and Jun, I don't think it would be as cold, as hard as Hitomi Kazama being unknown, you know? And man, this is something else. This is something else. The character design here. It's just insane. The concept, this whole entire concept is insane, and it makes perfect sense. It just makes sense, you know. In my opinion, at least in my opinion, I think this just makes perfect sense. This just looks too raw. This looks too hard not to what should you call it? There we go, that's the word. This looks too hard. This looks too cool, too cold. Looks too anything for this not to be resurrected. For this concept and character design. Or for this character overall to not be resurrected. Right? I think this is just... I think now, or the future, is the perfect time to introduce this character. And... yeah, well, to introduce this character, unknown as Hitomi Kazama, and not Jun Kazama. Not be some Jun clone. No. See, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, that was a Jun clone with some added in moves, right? And, you know, Tekken Tag Tournament 1, she didn't, I'm not sure if she had her own moveset or not, but I do know that I'm thinking that I'm trying to remember if she starts around with the Jun moveset or not, but she you know, she got other moves sets at her disposal when she changes to the character's moveset, right? And you know, I was thinking if they were to somehow implement that within the game, I think she would be broken or not. I'm not sure if she would be broken or not. If they somehow, I don't know, nerfed it or whatever. Like if she were to, I don't know, if she were to do a combo and mid combo she changes to a different moveset and then somehow do some crazy damage or something like that. I don't know. But it is something else, I tell you. It is something else. I think they should add a completely different moveset. I mean, and looking at this wolf spirit here, definitely could do something with that. And let me talk about the design again. Look at these faces on this wolf spirit. Isn't that horrifying? Oh yeah, if you look at the animation for like her hitboxes, for her hits or whatever, or hit contacts or whatever, her hit markers, whatever, you see a face, a ghoulish face immersing. And isn't that eerie? Isn't that scary? I think that is just something else. I'm not sure what they could do with the moveset. but I know they can make some real fire. Okay, I know they can cook us something good. Okay, especially with this. This, you know, if they were to add this wolf spirit, rather, or they add, you know, unknown as a cosmetic or whatever. This unknown costume as cosmetic with the wolf spirit, which I really hope they do. I really hope they will add unknown as a character. But if they were to go such a route, they have to add this wolf spirit in there because it just looks too cold. All right, it looks too cold, looks too clean. Okay, this right here looks insane. All right, this looks insane. Man, I mean, just look at the concept. All those faces on the wolf. I mean, you could just imagine. It probably devoured so many souls. And it probably did, of course. I mean, if you were to look at the ending of, you know, the Tekken Tag Tournament 1, you saw that he was about trying to devour Unknown. But Unknown liquidated him. You know, so this is just. I think there was like a theory that Unknown can be two people. It can be Jun and Hitomi, or since it happened to Jun, then it's also possible that Hitomi is out there. Anyways, listen. If I can somehow voice or somehow bring the idea of Unknown being within the game, if I can somehow be a jump start to that by me voicing that this character should be in the game, then I would do, by all means, I would do it. I will literally be an advocate for Unknown. Okay. If let me see. This is literally the only character that I want to be playable, or I want to play as within Tekken 8 or within Tekken 9, right? Now, the Tekken 3 thing, I don't know. But Tekken 8 right now, with this character, Hitomi Kazama, being unknown, or you know, they actually introduce Hitomi Kazama instead of Unknown, and Hitomi Kazama got a whole different moveset. I would be happy with that, because again, take away her creepy abilities, her eerie, unknown powers. The whole character design of Hitomi Kazama, it's just very, 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 very interesting, you know? And man, I just sense all the good potential that this character has to offer. You know, I can sense where they can go with this. There's a lot that they can do here. I believe they should introduce, or they should add in, Unknown as Hitomi Kazama, or Hitomi Kazama as herself. Okay. But if they go the unknown route, they have to add this wolf spirit in here. But as far as the moveset, I mean, listen, everybody's saying Jun is broken, Jun carries. Alright, cool, whatever. They could possibly do the same thing with Unknown or Hitomi Kazama. But they could definitely do something where they can make her different from everybody else. You know? Now, a lot of people's concern right now is that a lot of characters are losing their individuality when it comes to the gameplay of the game. And I can see why, and they have every right to have that such a concern. So, you know, but I do know that these folks can learn from their mistakes and can do better. Okay. Also, I wholeheartedly believe this is just insane. This concept design, man. This whole entire concept design beats the concept design for the Tekken Tag 2 Unknown. It just beats it, you know? And it makes perfect sense. And I just don't understand why they would... They always like to break stuff that they can't fix. Or they always like to break stuff that don't need fixing. Right? I just don't... That's with everybody. That's with every... You know. And this whole design, it's just so... Man. Alright. I know I'm not the only one who likes Unknown, okay? So I'm gonna say this. To those that are watching, okay? Like, if you are an Unknown fan, okay? We're gonna have to do something. I don't know what movie we have to start, but we're gonna have to start mentioning that this Unknown character is Hitomi Kazama. Hitomi Kazama. Hitomi Kazama. I have to do some hashtags and spamming it. Bring back Hitomi Kazama. Bring back Unknown. You know, we're gonna have to start to do something because I want to be heard. Okay, I really just want to be heard, and I want this to be considered. Does it make? I hope that makes sense, right? There's so much potential, so much that they can do with this, so much, and I think it will add to the Tekken franchise. I think it will genuinely add to the franchise. It will add to the story. I think it will add so much. Yeah, I was, you know, in the previous recording, I was talking about how combat and Mokujin should have been in Tekken 7 and this game, because it just makes sense, and it beats somebody having to press the the random button. I just think it genuinely makes sense. Yeah, but this character deserves to be resurrected. This concept, this character, this concept, everything, this deserves to be resurrected. Now, they can do something new with the moveset, sure, but Unknown as Hitomi Kazama, she deserves a spot in the canon verse of Tekken. Now, I'm trying to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. And it just looks so cool. Man. This whole concept.
This is insane.
Yeah, we're not do something. We're not do something. We're not do something extreme. I mean, not extreme to a point where, I don't know, you go on top of the building and say, I will jump. If you don't put a node as Toya Kazama in the game. Like, no, not that extreme. No. But I think this is a perfect opportunity. This just, it's like, in my opinion, I feel like they're sitting on a gold mine right now. Resurrecting a scrapped idea, a very good scrapped idea, or a good idea that would happen that somehow was scrapped. Come on, really? Oh my gosh. Look at. Hello. This just screams help resurrect. This just screams resurrect me. All right. This just screams so much. Oh man. Jeez. The whole idea of Jun having a sister in the first place. You know what I mean? And yeah, Kazuya do have a brother. Which was Lars, I believe, but I don't know how they went about that. It must be kind of weird. Or something. I'm not sure how they went about that. But, I'm not sure about that lore. But they should be related. I just think. And I'm not sure how they're gonna go about the, Asuka, Kazama, being related. Maybe they can make Hitomi Kazama as Jun's, not Jun's mother. Hitomi Kazama as Asuka's mother. But I believe Harda said Asuka and Jun are not cousins. So I guess they're brother and sister. So I don't know. I do not know. Alright. But this is a perfect. I don't know where they were going with that story. Asuka not chatting up with her brother or anything like that. I mean, they said that they're like strangers, of course. I get it, but it's kind of weird the way that they went about it. Just weird. So, again, I'm sorry. It's overwhelmed because this looks too good to pass up. And this looks too good to remain scrapped. And so, again, if you're an unknown fan, alright? And I'm not talking about I'm talking about if you like the concept, right? The original concept of Unknown. If you love Unknown, right? Even if Unknown was different in Attack on Titan Runner 2, even though Unknown was Jun, right? But if you're a genuine fan of Hitomi Kazama, Unknown, right? And the whole concept between, well, her character design to the wolf spirit being possessing her, then gotta figure something out. We have to be heard somehow. We have to be heard. I understand that's their game. They decide to do what they want to do with that. I understand that. I just want the idea to be considered. With the hope of it actually, you know, becoming back to life. Or revamp or whatever. I think this is just brilliant. Hello? Man, this looks cold. This looks so cold. I'm looking at Hitomi I'm in her tank top. And just look at that. Look at that facade. Look at that. She's just so cool and collected. Obviously, something's going on with her, right? Obviously, she's seen something doesn't seem right, right? Obviously, something's up. If they, I don't know, somehow introduce it to where she slowly get possessed by the Whisper or something like that. I don't know. I just think the concept, the story that they can do, I just think that it is, there's so much potential. So much that they can do. I mean, let me see, looking at this, right? It looks like she was originally supposed to be from school or something like that. Or something like that. I said something like that or something like that. Anyways. So, you know. She's supposed to be young, you know. And she gets somehow, like, maybe they could do something where she gradually gets possessed more and more by the wolf spirit, and then the wolf spirit officially possesses her. Something, but this is so much potential, right? So much potential. So much. And you can clearly see that they are two different types of people. Two different types of people. Oh, man. Listen. This is just insane. This is like, this needs to be immediate. This needs to be like ASAP before they go off and not say mess up the story or mess up whatever, but not achieve greatness. I think that's, I will say, not achieve greatness. And also, I think this, one of the things I like about Tekken is how mysterious they be. Okay. Another reason why I wanted Ogre to return, but now I'm having second thoughts now, because it kind of conflicts with me like wanting to have Unknown be in the game. But and kind of conflicts with let's see, Combat and Mokujin being in the game. You know what I mean? And by the way, Mokujin and Combat should be bonus DLC. Alright, free DLC or bonus DLC or part of a pack or something. But it doesn't make sense for them not to be, or not to have been in the game within Tekken 8 and Tekken 7. Okay? It just doesn't make sense. I can go about that all day, but I won't. Okay? Yes, I'm very passionate about Unknown. I really do like Unknown. Okay, that Unknown is actually my favorite Tekken character. Alright. Originally, right, it was the Jun Unknown that I liked the most. But me recently discovered that Unknown was supposed to have been Jun's sister, and then done some re-digging, I want to say my favorite character is Hitomi Kazama, aka Unknown. So, man, I'm gonna have to do something. I want to create some kind of movement or something. Some kind of something. The Hitomi Kazama name gotta be known, okay? Not sure if that's her official name, but we might as well make it. We might as well make it her official name. And I think it has a nice ring to it. Hitomi Kazama. I'm gonna try to figure out how to announce her name. Unknown or Hitomi Kazama or something. I mean, yeah, I think they got a nice ring, Hitomi Kazama. Yeah, I think that is a perfect name. AKA Unknown, AKA Jun's sister. A member of the Kazama clan. And also, let me see, when they were looking at the when they were on the plane, they were looking at Kazama's line, and they said there's nothing after. They were just looking at the inconsistencies of, you know, Jun's family tree, right? And they say Kazama clan. Hello, what if we added a new member of the Kazama clan? You know what I mean? Like, wait, you thought these were the only Kazamas here? There's one more. You know, I'm getting. You know, I just think this is too good to pass up. I think this is just. No. Hello, it's a perfect opportunity. Perfect. Jeez. And then they can figure out the Kazama family tree later down the line. This concept is gold, okay? This concept, this character design, Hitomi Kazama, aka Unknown as Hitomi Kazama as Unknown, it is gold, okay? It is, oh my gosh. Man. It just makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Clearly two different people, two different types of hairstyles, two different facial looks. You know, it's alright. I want to figure out how to end the video. So I want to figure out what hashtag we should do. We because I know I'm not the only one who likes Unknown and want Unknown to be in the game. Alright, there's very few of us, I believe. Yeah, I understand that, you know, the demand and stuff may be low, but then again, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Alright? And nothing is impossible. Alright? Oh, it's impossible. I'm not hearing that shit. You can talk about all the technical shit that goes into, you know, characters. Again, this just has to be considered. Alright? Considered. It has to be heard. You know, it is too good to pass up. So, maybe we can do hashtag Hitomi Kazama for Tekken 8. And another hashtag Unknown for Tekken 8. Maybe we can do that. like 2 hashtags, or enter, or do a hashtag. I saw like a video. Hitomi Unknown Kazama. You know how people have, nicknames, and they have it in parentheses in between their name, their full name. So we could possibly do Hitomi Unknown Kazama for Tekken 8. I mean, if we were to just do one, hashtag, that seems ideal. And yeah. I hope I've articulated myself well, and why I genuinely believe this character should be in the game. And definitely with that whisper, we gotta add the whisper. It would just make things so much cooler looking. It is just insane. It's awesome. Alright. Well, another thing, you can check out my Twitch channel, Hex_Hub. You wanna, I would say hang, or if you wanna stop by or whatever, or you wanna come to the live stream, I guess you could say hang and discuss more. I could say hang. I don't know, I thought the hanging would sound a little bit lame. I don't know. If you want to come and chat or discuss anything, or about what I've talked about recently, or just the game overall, this again. Yeah. Maybe we should do hashtag Hitomi Unknown Kazama for Tekken 8. And maybe the movement will be called Hitomi Unknown Kazama. So, Hitomi, then parentheses, unknown, then Kazama for Tekken 8. And again, even if she doesn't come to Tekken 8, alright, cool. But I think that this would be insane if she would be in the next installment. If she wasn't supposed to be in Tekken 8 or whatever, or shouldn't be in Tekken 8 or whatever, I think it will definitely add to the story for Tekken 8 or Tekken 9, whatever the case, before Tekken overall. The canon, I think Hitomi Unknown Kazama should be canon, and I think they will add tremendously. I think she will add tremendously to the game. Alright, I think I'm done. Yeah, take care.